Few days ago, a volcanic eruption was reported on the island of Tonga. What happened was on January 15, an underwater volcano erupted near one of the islands in Tonga last Monday and has been given the name Hunga Tonga. It is located to the north of the main island of Tonga. Tonga is about 1,800 kilometers away from New Zealand. There are many small nation islands in the South Pacific Ocean. Its capital Nuku'alofa is on the biggest island, Tanga. Several volcanoes are located in the ring of fire around the Pacific, and it can happen for them to erupt near bodies of water. Tonga is one such area with over 1,000 volcanoes. Before diving in further, subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications to be notified about what's coming up. On January 15, an underwater volcano erupted off the islands of Tonga and caused a wave 1,000 feet tall. This event created a giant tsunami that traveled all the way to Australia and Japan. When an underwater volcano erupts, all of the lava that comes out of the Earth's crust will pile up at its bottom and eventually form an underwater mountain. As the volcano continues to erupt, its ultimate elevation will continue to grow. Eventually, the seafloor rises up enough to become an island with water on one side of it. This is how a volcanic island or a sea mountain is created. It is reported that ash and smoke from volcanoes have risen up to 20 kilometers into the sky. The recent volcanic eruption in Tonga had a significant impact worldwide. The force of the sound waves was felt all the way in Australia, and it traveled to America. The volcanic eruption sent shockwaves as far as Alaska and the UK. Also, it caused a tsunami that affected shores in Australia, the US, and Russia. Volcanoes are a natural phenomenon that a variety of different factors can trigger on. Many different factors can cause a volcanic eruption. The two most common triggers are when magma has built up due to pressure in its chamber, then finding an outlet, or releasing the tension through an explosion. Different types of eruptions include diffusive eruptions, which are eruptions that flow like lava, and explosive eruptions, which are eruptions that launch large projectiles into the air. Tonga's volcanic eruption was caused by the convergence of two plates and not the seafloor spreading apart. The plate boundary of divergence causes subduction, and seaflow spreading is caused by convergence. If you look at the island of Tonga, it sits at the center of two major tectonic plates, the Indo-Australian plate and the Pacific plate. The Pacific plate slides beneath and into the Indo-Australian plate, and that's how island nations form. Subduction zones are known to have trouble with earthquakes and underwater volcanoes. You may have heard about this because two big natural disasters happened quickly after each other. The first disaster was a volcanic eruption in Tonga, resulting in an earthquake that caused a tsunami approximately 100 kilometers away. The Indo-Australian plate pushes under the seafloor on which the Pacific plate is sliding. This has caused an earthquake, tsunami, and volcano. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to our channel today to get other amazing videos from us.